Good morning. My name is Andy Burwell, and first of all, I'd like to say and share with you how honored I am to be here today. I feel undeserving to be here speaking to you all, who I respect, admire, and would like to emulate. My general belief is that I can learn so much more by listening than I can offer by speaking. But today, I was asked to speak, so here it goes. Although your program, The Source, says that I am here to give my personal testimony, which I will and I am happy to do, I want to tell the truth that Colonel Tom over there actually asked me to speak on, and I quote, what has been being on the advisory board meant to me, and here is where I am in my life and what God has done for me, which is kind of a testimony, right? Okay.
I was right.
So, Colonel Tom's always right. So, along with his direction of what I was supposed to speak about today, he said, most importantly, Andy, we've only allocated 5 minutes for you. So I timed this, and I'll make sure I stay within my 5 minutes. So first of all, regarding my testimony, compared to the testimonies that I've heard through the years, mostly on mission trips and at other churches, mine is not one that Steven Spielberg would create an action thriller from. Yet it is my testimony and one for which I am eternally grateful. I was blessed to be born into a Presbyterian Christian family and went through confirmation in middle school. And as about a 12-year-old boy, I realized that I am a sinner. I accepted Christ as my Lord and Savior, and that stuck. After college, I served as a deacon and an elder at Peace Memorial Presbyterian Church in downtown Clearwater, where my wife and I were married. My parents were married there too. And we enjoyed church there, and unfortunately at the time there weren't a lot of kids. So when Vicki and I were teaching the Sunday school services and the only kids there were our kids, it wasn't too exciting for our kids. And we ended up investigating some other churches, and we ended up at Calvary Baptist, where there was a ton of kids and action and interaction. Our whole family transferred our church membership to Calvary, and we recommitted to God and were rebaptized. It was a pretty cool thing. They do once a year out in the Gulf of Mexico at Sankey Park. So I got rebaptized with my wife and kids at Sankey Park, and it was amazing. So I continue my journey with God, and I'm grateful that for salvation and forgiveness of sins. So, one of Colonel Tom's requests, here's where I am in my life and what God has done for me. I thank God for how I am here. Like the Bible in Luke 3:23 and Matthew 1:1 shares with us Jesus' genealogy, I am so grateful for my genealogy. Most influential in the last two generations, obviously, were my mother and father, Mary June and Bob Burwell. And next were my grandparents, Charlie and Annie Mae Jackson, and Thornton Chase and Helen Burwell. My mom and dad have always led by example, instilling simple morals and values, such as Christ, church, family, honesty, and an unbelievable work ethic, love and appreciation for volunteerism and helping others, being thankful for the blessings that you have and share them. Go after your passions and dreams and never quit. From God's blessings, including my family upbringing and these simple values, I have continued to be blessed with a close relationship with God, a loving and supportive wife of 19 years, and running a healthy, 19 years and running, sorry. and a healthy, happy family, including a 17-year-old girl, Chandler, and a soon-to-be 16-year-old boy, Chase. My business, which allows me the ability to volunteer, is basically helping my clients accomplish their goals, and it allows me the ability to employ others and help those I work with accomplish their goals. So now on to the last little thing I need to touch on, what the advisory board, being on the advisory board means to me. Being on the advisory board has been such a blessing. What I find so amazing about our advisory board, which is sadly very different from many other of the boards that I've served on, every one of our board members are not serving for any other reason other than the fact that they generally want to give whatever they can to help others. They generously give of their time, their talents, and their treasure. As I'm sure you all know, being blessed with an opportunity to be around, to brainstorm with, and to work together with brilliant, like-minded, genuinely good people is an uplifting and wonderful experience. For that, I am grateful. I am honored to be a board member and hope that whatever I may be able to contribute will add something good to this great Army and its wonderful mission. Thank you for your time, and I hope I stay within the 5-minute. God bless.